What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my Browns Bungles Week 1 recap. And before I get into this game, you know what I gotta do. Bungles, 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 Bungles. Dashy! Yo, Dashy! I know you're watching. What happened? Huh? Bengals fans, what happened? Huh? Your almighty big money quarterback just got his ass kicked again. He cannot beat us, especially in Cleveland. You've lost to 4 different quarterbacks on the road in Cleveland. Baker Mayfield, Case Keenum, Jacoby Brissett, and now Deshaun Watson. Damn. All that crap you guys were talking during the offseason, and this is what you do. 3 points. Oh, but crazy dog in the weather. The weather affected us too. We had to play in it too. And we still scored 24 on you. And I knew this game was over when Zach Taylor essentially waved the white flag and brought in the backup quarterback with 4 minutes to go. Man, Bengals fans, just do us all a favor. Shut your damn mouths and go sit in the corner where you belong. All right? Listen to Daddy before I get the belt. I know you don't want me to get the belt. All right? But overall, you look at what the Browns did today. They were good, despite the conditions. And what's funny is, all week I heard, oh yeah, it's not going to rain. And then what happens? It freaking rains. And people were saying that it was only raining at the stadium. That's crazy. Typical Lake Erie. But you look at how Deshaun did. 16 of 29 overall, 154 yards. He did throw a nice touchdown coming off that failed fourth down conversion by the Bungals. So yeah, we turned that turnover on downs into points, which was essentially the dagger in the Bungals. He did throw a bad interception too. I don't know if it slipped out of his hands or maybe it was tipped, but it was bad. And he was sacked 3 times. Offensive line still could use some work. Of course, Jack Conklin got hurt again. Thank God we got DeJuan Jones. That's all I'm going to say. Now on the ground, Nick Chubb absolutely feasted. 18 carries, 106 yards, no touchdowns. But Deshaun Watson on the ground, 5 carries, 45 yards and a touchdown. Jerome Ford had a fumble on his first carry of the year, but he did pretty well after that. 15 carries, 36 yards. And Elijah Moore actually had 2 carries for 19 yards. One of which was a play that looked like it was dead. And he turned around, went the other way, got a first down. And I tell you, I was just waiting for a flag. But no flags were thrown, so good job there. Through the air, Elijah Moore, 3 receptions, 43 yards. Amari Cooper, 3 for 37. David Njoku, 2 for 24. Nick Chubb, 4 for 21. Jordan Akins even had a catch for 12. DPJ, 1 for 12 as well. Harrison Bryant, 2 catches, 5 yards, and a touchdown. Yeah. Marquise Goodwin was thrown at twice. Unfortunately, wasn't able to bring it in. The one was a trick play where he was actually open, streaking to the end zone. But while he was streaking to the end zone, Deshaun was in the midst of a trick play. He was going to the left, so he had to stop and turn around to throw the ball. And in that time, Goodwin was pretty much already out of his route and he had to wait for the ball, which allowed the defenders to close in on him and break it up. And then David Bell had 1 throw off the chest, incomplete. And then we talk about this defense. Now, we only had 2 sacks, but you already know one of them came from Joe Burrow's daddy, Myles Garrett. And Obo Okoronkwo, welcome to Cleveland. He had a sack too. Love that, I like Obo Okoronkwo. When we signed him, I was like, okay. And then I heard that he was one of the leaders in pressure rate last year. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, this guy's going to eat. Jim Schwartz's defense is legit, man. I see why Kevin Stefanski was comfortable going conservative, because he knew, oh, this defense is eating. I'm gonna let them finish this game out. Right? I'm gonna play it safe on offense, eat up the clock, and let the defense finish this out. And that's exactly what happened. You love to see it. Unfortunately, we didn't get any interceptions, but yeah, the defense was getting into Burrow's face all game. You love to see it, man. You absolutely love to see it. Now, with that being said, let's get into my post-game observations. Number one, like I said, this defense is for real. Comparing this defense to last year, it's like night and day. This makes me want to throw Joe Woods into prison for what he was doing to us. Like, it feels good actually having a legit D coordinator that knows what he's doing. I freaking love it, man. I love it. They were getting nothing on the ground. In fact, let's go through their stats now. You know, big money Joe Burrow just recently signed, what, the biggest contract for a quarterback or maybe even player in general in NFL history. 14 of 31, 82 yards, got sacked twice. Oh, Jake Browning even came into the game. Only threw one pass, incomplete. Yeah. On the ground, Joe Mixon, 13 carries, 56 yards. In total, 20 carries, 75 yards. Right? Meanwhile, we ran 40 times for 206 yards. Yeah. Through the air, they ain't got nothing either. Jamar Chase, you remember him? Cleveland is Cleveland. 5 receptions, 39 yards. In total, 14 receptions, 82 yards for their entire receiving corps. Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins ain't do shit. Tyler only had 2 receptions for 10 yards. It was seatbelt city in the secondary for us, man. I love it. On the other hand, like I said, 16 receptions, 154 yards, and a tutty for our receiving corps. So, yeah. And then on their defensive side, they had 3 sacks from Jermaine Pratt, B.J. Hill, and Trey Hendrickson. Yeah, Jedrick Wills, I'm watching you, buddy. Your time is ticking. I don't even think they picked up his 5th year, so this could be his last year here. And I'd be fine with that because this dude stinks. Unless he picks it up, he stinks. Straight up, he stinks. He stinks. But yeah, this isn't really to say about the defense, man. It was legit. Like I said. Number 2, offense still needs to get in a rhythm. And the weather did not make things any easier for either team. But we were still getting it going. We're still trying to get in a rhythm with some guys like Marquise Goodwin. He did not have a preseason because of blood clots. I think he got blood clots right as training camp was starting. So he didn't have a training camp either, really. I'm happy he's even back on the field, right? But yeah, offense overall was solid. They were moving the ball really well. My favorite part was they took advantage of that turnover on downs and they scored a touchdown. That was the dagger in the Bungles. Straight up. And then finally, we got a kicker. Hallelujah. Dustin Hopkins made every kick. Yeah. Didn't have too many kicks out there. He went 3 for 3 on field goals. I only had 1 extra point, of course. And they also went for 2 as well. So, and those field goals were from considerable distance. I'm pretty sure Cade York would have missed maybe 1, if not all 3 of them. He would have missed at least 1, especially with the weather. Luckily, it didn't come down to that, but still. That was huge, though, Offense was doing their thing. Defense was eating. Special teams was solid. Yeah. Bjorkes even had 7 punts for a total of 331 yards. 3 were inside the 20. Yeah, so he even had a good game. But Browns get the win. And guess what, everybody? 6 straight victories at home over the Bungals. But now let's get into my game MVP. And believe it or not, it's going to the kicker, Justin Hopkins. Simply because he actually made all his kicks. The bar was so low, it's like, just make your kicks. Yeah, that's all you got to do. Make your kicks, especially in the dog pound. They call that area the Bermuda Triangle for a reason. That wind be swirling. That wind could just take your ball and go yeet. Just yeet it all the way to the other end. By the way, McPherson, almighty McPherson, the Bengals kicker, he missed a field goal. I thought he wouldn't miss. Right, Dashy? Dashy! What happened? Huh? Where's your blowout? Oh, wait. We were the one that blew you out. We hit you with that Uno reverse card. I heard what you said in the end of your preview video, buddy. Let's blow him out. No. That won't happen around here, buddy. Instead, we blow you out. Oh, man, I love this. I love this. And now we don't see these losers until week 18, and who knows what's going to happen before then. Who knows? This might be the only time we see Burrow this year, right? But man, this felt good. And guess what as well? Back-to-back week 1 winners. Yeah. Back-to-back week 1 victories. 1-0 again. Now, as the Buckeyes always say, you know what the best thing about being 1-0 is? The opportunity to go 2-0. And Steelers, we're coming for that ass next week, buddy. You already know. In front of the whole world. I think we're on Monday Night Football. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm ready. Are you? And speaking of which, I will be on Max Sports' channel for a little collab next Sunday. So keep an eye out for that. I have information on that in the community notes. But that is going to wrap it up for this one, guys. Browns with a very convincing 24-3 victory over the Bengals. And Bengals fans can now wallow in their sorrows with chili. Drown their sorrows out with chili. Yummy, yummy. Go sit in the corner where you belong. Don't make daddy get the belt. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, like they really thought Joe Burrow wasn't going to get sacked by Myles Garrett, right? You really thought Myles Garrett was going to go a whole game without sacking Burrow at least once. And of course, it came at a big moment on 4th down, deep in their own territory. They thought they could get one past us, right? Yeah, right? They thought they could get a 4th down conversion in their own territory against Jim Schwartz. It's cute. And then, like I said, we turn that failed 4th down conversion, that turnover on downs, into points for us. That's what I love to see. But that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. And of course, a W means I'll be live tomorrow night for a nice little Victory Monday live stream as we will celebrate beating the crap out of the Bengals again. And what is that now? 9-2 since 2018. Right? Yeah. 9-2 in our last 11. That's tough. Yeah, one more to go. I can't wait. Like I said, Pittsburgh next week. The job is only getting started. We're only getting started with this, man. We're not finished. Let's go. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Browns. Screw the Bengals. Hold this fat ass L. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll technically see you tonight for my Guardians series recap. Nobody cares about the Guardians? No. Nobody cares about them right now? No. I will give them credit, though. They did hold it down during the summer months while football was off. But now football is back, and they're my primary focus. Okay? Okay. See you guys later. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Browns. And I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah. Bengals. Bengals, Bengals. Bengals. Bengals, Bengals. Bengals. What happened?